Power Rangers Cosmic Fury is taking the show in a whole new direction. With it being mostly an original show, with it only using Super Sentai footage for its Megazord fights, we are in for one of the most creative Power Rangers seasons probably ever. Here's all we know about Cosmic Fury up to this point. We know the cast from Dino Fury is returning, so we got all 6 Rangers coming back. Executive producer Simon Bennett will be returning for 10 new episodes to premiere on Netflix, so 10 episodes, very important here. Lord Zed will be returning to the show, presumably as the main villain, and the Zords from the Super Sentai series Uchu Sentai Kyuranger will be used, because you know, it is in space. So what could go right and what can go wrong? Let's talk about it. Yo, what's up everybody, it's Este here, and welcome back to another Power Rangers theory, where we talk about theories and predictions from the Power Rangers universe. This episode is very special because this episode is actually run by you guys. That's right, I asked over on my YouTube community tab and my Twitter about what theories and predictions you may have on this new Power Rangers Cosmic Fury season. Since we're not taking a lot of episode footage, fight scenes, monsters, and general story from a Japanese Super Sentai series, we're in for definitely a treat of a show. And since this is truly something original for the Power Rangers franchise, I think it's only right for us to talk about some theories and predictions the fans may have. With the first one ultimately being, will there be Kyuranger suits in this show? Now, since the beginning, Power Rangers has been taking footage from Super Sentai, including the suits that, you know, it's taking the show from. And with this season, Cosmic Fury having brand new suits and not really using the Kyuranger ones, people are a little bit confused and mad to some degree, like, what? Kyuranger, 10 plus Rangers? We need to see these suits in the show. And a lot of you guys even have questions like how they're going to use the globes in Kyuranger too, because you know, there's Zord footage and they use the cubes and the Zords, or I haven't seen Kyuranger, I don't know what I'm talking about. So a lot of y'all are thinking about, hey, what if they use the Kyuranger Zords as the in-Zord suits for the season? Ultimately, Simon Bennett, the executive producer, denied all these claims. I would pull up the tweet right now, but his Twitter's deleted. But personally, I don't think that this is the end of Kyuranger. Maybe they'll use some other elements in the show. We obviously know that if they're using Zord footage, they may use monster footage too with those Zord battles. But they could pull a MMPR Season 2 and have the Megazord fight a completely different monster with brand new footage. Who knows? Bloom Truelight on Twitter also thinks that we'll have Fern as the Purple Ranger. I feel like that'd be cool, you know, to add some of the Dino Fury characters as Power Rangers. I know Fern's going to college and all, but what if she goes up to space for a second and become Purple Ranger? Who knows? Look, whatever happens in this season, I know we are definitely in a treat with Power Rangers Cosmic Fury. So if you want to know everything about this new season, be sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell to join the E-Squad today, one of the strongest Power Ranger fandoms out there. And since I love the E-Squad comment of the day. Leave a funny comment down below, put E-Squad in it, and you might be in the next video. Radamap here on my YouTube said that they may use Zenkaiger, but without the Zenkaiger team and Kikanoids. And just the villains, and you know, space travel to other planets, dimensions to see Rangers. That was the most recent Super Sentai anniversary season, and with that, a lot of people are thinking, hey, we may see some past Rangers here and there, so why not use a Super Sentai to use some footage to, you know, travel to these different worlds. And that brings me up to my next point, the fact that Legendary Rangers may be appearing in this show, because you know, it is ultimately the 30th anniversary, and we do have a Mighty Morphin reunion special being planned out in the same year as Cosmic Fury. A lot of people are thinking, hey, some of these old guys might show up. Joseph here thinks that they'll travel around the universe and run into almost every Power Rangers team. I'm sorry, Joseph, let's not keep our hopes up here because, you know, we really don't want another Super Mega Force in this franchise. Ninja Snipes actually proves a good point. What if they travel to different dimensions? You know, what if we go to the RPM world, the Downcharge world? They have done that in Beast Morphers, so it would be cool to do that again. Or maybe time travel and see how it works with the Morphin Grid. That's a good one, especially when we got Morphin Masters here. The Morphin Grid could be explored a little bit more in this new show. And personally, I'd be fine if we see a Mighty Morphin Ranger, or maybe someone from a space season, like I said, in space, Lost Galaxy. Let's do some SPD tying a little bit. Who knows? Doggy Cougar. Come on, bring him back. A lot of people have hopes up that people like Astronema and Dark Spectre come back. No, because they're gone. But Zed was also gone, like turned good. So, you know, maybe. I honestly don't know at this point. But people don't just think that Legendary Rangers might come back. We may get some Rangers from the comics. With this guy, I don't use this account anymore. You obviously do, guy. He said that they were gonna have some variation of Omega Rangers with Billy, Zach, and someone else. That is true, you know. We do have some of the Omega Rangers with, you know, Zach coming in. So why don't Zach come in as his Omega Ranger form? I don't know. It's something to think about. But if we're going into this talk about the comic books, we're definitely talking about the multiverse in some way, and it's time to talk about that. Julio Coolio says that since the Ravkonians are already coming to Earth, why don't we show them, you know, living with the humans in peace, and bring up Power Rangers SPD. It would be cool if we get mention of an SPD base coming up. I think that's the most probable. But if there's an episode where we go into an SPD facility, I feel like that'd be cool too. Zigzag thinks that an OG Ranger will mentor the Cosmic Fury team. I'm betting on either Billy or Zach. Well, it turns out that all of the Mighty Morphin guys have returned to New Zealand already, so they're done with this Mighty Morphin special. But there's no word on if David Yost has come back yet, so I feel like, hey, we may have David Yost, Billy, pop up in a few episodes of Cosmic Fury, even more, being a mentor for the team. Just think about it. This guy here just wants a Power Ranger versus Super Sentai. Not this season. Griff Graf has a good point here. It would be sick to see some of Angel Grove, since there is a Buzz Blast now in Angel Grove. If space is involved, it would be sick to see some in-space references. Maybe the ship, Astro Mega Ship, that's a good one. If other dimensions are involved, I hope to see RPM's dimension and those Rangers. Love to see Tommy again. We may get a mention of Tommy, but I don't think we're seeing Tommy. He's too busy being the Legend of a White Dragon or something. Stop. Let's make a deal. All right. If this video gets 1,500 likes, Tommy will come back. Okay. Don't do this for me. Do it for Tommy. And while I'm at it, E-Squad comic question of the day. What Power Rangers character would you love to see return in Cosmic Fury? Me, I want to see Steel come back. But let's also give Dog Cougar some love too. And you know what? Let's bring back Piggy. All right. They did it in Mystic Force. Let's do it again. I gotta mention this comment by Brad here. This was my favorite comment of the bunch. He gives out 8 little theories and fan predictions here. 1. Lord Zed assembles a team of villains to fight the Rangers, including Scrozzle, a resurrected Psycho Pink, a canon version of Dane from the comics, and a rebuilt Ecliptor from in space. That's a doozy. Like I said, let's not get our hopes up, everybody. Let's not have a team of returning villains now, even though it would be cool. Number 2, the Rangers gain new costumes with Zato becoming red again. Technically true, because we're getting new suits. And you know, we do know that, you know, Izzy and Ion will keep their colors, but Zato became the White Ranger at the end of Dino Fury, so who knows, maybe he'll be a White Ranger, mix of red and white, I don't know. Tarek goes up into space in the Rangers to help his daughter Amelia, while Saintura stay on Earth with their second daughter. Maybe we may see the return of Void Knight, or maybe if Void Knight gets an updated Cosmic Fury form too. Jaden Jabor encounters some familiar faces in Angel Grove. I think that's a given. Izzy Garcia teams up with Steve Silva in Fangirls Out. This idea is just for laughs, but I like that. It's kind of sad that the Beast Morphin characters didn't really get a third season like the Dino Fury one, so to get some Steel love in there, my favorite character from Beast Morphers, I feel like that'd be cool. 6. Orion the Ravcon Warriors aid the Rangers, and so do the Henchmen. That is true because the Henchmen in the beginning of Dino Fury, they were actually, you know, working for the good guys before Void Knight turned them evil, so, and we never really know if Tarek actually turned him good again. I sure hope he did. He is Amelia's father after all. Number 7, Tarek regains his power as Void Knight through some mystical MacGuffin or device. It's Power Rangers. Of course there's a mystical MacGuffin. Power Rangers. We don't explain it, except for Power Rangers theories. That's the name of the show. Number 8, planets visited will include KO-35, Eninoy, Eltar, Miranoi, and Aquitar. That will lead to Billy's return at the end of the season that foreshadows the 30th anniversary special. That? I think you're up to something. Are you Simon Bennett secretly typing away at the keyboard? I don't know. I actually really like that idea. I did a whole video about planets and Power Rangers. There's a lot of them. We can talk about those. But moving on now, we gotta talk about these Morphin Masters, because in the second half of Dino Fury, we did get a lot of Morphin Master explanation, and it really gives up the question, will they be returning for Cosmic Fury? The fan club says something bad is going to happen to the Morphin Masters, especially Master Green. That is true, because the Morphin Masters has revealed that they are getting hunted down. We don't necessarily know by who though. Will they appear in Cosmic Fury though? The Global Nerds podcast said that Zato will or becomes a new Morphin Master, since he did kind of get revived with the Morphin Masters in a way. It does make sense that he did get this new suit that is kind of Morphin Master like, and who knows, maybe he becomes one with the grid and then comes down on Earth in a physical form. Who knows? The media guy here says that they're gonna have Morphin Master show up again, and suddenly a bunch of never before seen powers on this planet will appear in stock footage. No, let's not think that. And finally, let's talk about some of the craziest theories that you guys had. Deoxy says that they'll be in space doing space things. That wasn't... let's skip this one. Thomas Jubibi says that there will be an executive producer cameo. I would love that. Simon Bennett, you know, executive producing, helming the show in a way in the last few years. Let's give him some love. Let's give Pookie some love, even though he deleted his Twitter account on us. Pookie, come back. Your man Cameron says, I have a theory that Solon will become a ranger because she was on a dino cycle for an episode. That is true, Solon was on a dino bike, but can she become a ranger? I don't know, how will she fit the head in the helmet? Doggy Kruger did it. And our last fan prediction here, shirtless Ollie or Zato scenes. Bruh. I should have never gave you guys this prompt. That is it for all of the theories and fan predictions that you guys had about Power Rangers Cosmic Fury. What do you guys think about these theories and fan predictions? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you so much for the love, E-Squad. I love you to death. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Dino. I'm also on Instagram, Not Have a good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you're at. And of course, and as always, stay awesome, everybody.
Like, subscribe for more. Peace out.
Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? You know? Who knows? I don't know. I honestly don't know at this point.